Greetings and welcome to a Prayerful Pause. My name is Nancy Woodworth-Hill, and amongst other things, I'm a spiritual director. And today I am sharing a practice known as the Four-Chambered Heart. It's based on a Native American tradition, and I learned about it in a book by Angeles Ariane called The Fourfold Way. So one way to describe emotional and spiritual well-being considers being full-hearted, open-hearted, clear-hearted, and strong-hearted. So this practice guides you to attend to each of these four chambers in your heart, to identify where there's reduced capacity, and to invite you to reflect on it and where your four-chambered heart is diminished. And then to guide you to find what you need to strengthen any of these chambers. So let's talk about these four chambers. First, full-hearted. When we are full-hearted, we are all in, committed to people and situations. We are where our heart is, and we are rightly placed. When we are not full-hearted, we are half-hearted in our approach to people and to situations. So, what do you do if you find yourself half-hearted? Consider removing yourself from the situation. And you can ask, where do I find constriction? Where do I find ease? What does my heart need for me and for the world? What does it need to create? Second, open-hearted. When we are open-hearted, we are able to embrace possibilities. When we are not open-hearted, we are closed-hearted. And we become defensive and rigid. And we can even encounter our own resistance, which is often protecting ourselves from hurt. We are being invited to soften and to reopen our heart. So questions to ask, to reflect on would be things like, where do I move into defense instead of remaining open? Where and with whom am I closed? Third, clear-hearted. When we are clear-hearted, we operate from a place of clarity, a place of deep knowing, and of being present to whatever is. When we are not clear-hearted, we are confused-hearted, working from a place of confusion, a place of doubt or indifference. And this place can also be a place of ambivalence. It is wise to wait for clarity, to listen for the deep inner wisdom in yourself, and to ask, what do I feel? What clouds my heart? And fourth, strong-hearted. When we are strong-hearted, we are courageously able to be our authentic self, where we are with our dreams and our abilities and power. When we are weak-hearted, we lack courage to be authentic or to say what is true for us. And then we need to find our inner strength. Questions to ask would be things like, where do I have difficulty saying no? What can't I abide? Where am I in high need of approval? Where do I lack courage to say what is true for me, what is so? What do I need? So here's the practice. To begin, clear some space, emotionally and physically. Center yourself. Perhaps attend to your breath. It may even be helpful to place your hand over your heart. So ask yourself, where am I full-hearted? Where am I open-hearted? Where am I clear-hearted? Where am I strong-hearted? Take your time and be honest. Perhaps journaling would be helpful here. And then when you find the pieces that are half-hearted and closed-hearted and confused-hearted and the lack of courage places, be gentle with them. And choose one of them to intentionally work with. End by thanking your heart. Acknowledge and delight in the full and open and clear and strong-hearted parts which you have found, identified, or named. And reaffirm the steps that you wish to take. Or if you're uncertain about how to proceed, hold this need to God in prayer. Be patient. Keep your eyes open. Wait for clarity. Some other ways to engage with this practice would be, and I'm a labyrinth gal, so take it to a labyrinth, either a full-size labyrinth or a finger labyrinth. You could choose a regular interval for doing this practice, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. And if you could also, you could create a regular schedule, perhaps examining just one of these chambers on each day that you have scheduled this practice. You could also consider doing this practice if you're preparing for making a big decision, because it's a good part of discernment. Check out those chambers of your heart and your feelings and emotions swirling around each one. And if you have a soul friend, this practice might be part of a regular time together. Angeles Ariane says this: when your heart is whole, you're filled with the power of love, the most potent healing force available to all human beings. And you can extend the arms of love. Acknowledgement, acceptance, recognition, validation, and gratitude. Go in peace.